schedule this year, in terms of what videos I want to get out, has actually been destroyed by this miniseries. Hey man, what happened to you? iCarly happened to me. It's just too much. I'm gonna log off everywhere, because I don't want to hear about this show, because it's just gonna remind me that I failed.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
On June 17th, 2021, the streaming service Paramount Plus revived one of Nickelodeon's top shows from 10 years ago, iCarly. We're not here to talk about that. What we're here to talk about was uploaded 2 days before that to a YouTube channel called Quentin Reviews. On June 15th, 2021, Quentin Reviews uploaded a nearly 5-hour video entitled I Binged iCarly. This video doesn't even binge the entire show, at least not yet. It's merely documenting his experience binging through the first 3 seasons, or as he calls it, the golden age of iCarly. But saying that he watched a couple seasons doesn't really begin to describe the experience of what Quentin went through to make this video. This man made iCarly a centerpiece of his life, part of his daily routine. He immersed himself in everything related to iCarly. The lore, side projects, merchandise, the shipping culture that existed when this was airing. This video is the culmination of half a year's worth of work, and it shows.
They released a little statue of the bottle robot that has a bunch of genders on the back. Girl, boy, tech, alien. I don't know what that means, but those are the 4 genders, as we all know.
This is going to be a very short episode of the subfeed, which makes sense since the whole thesis of this video is, hey, you should go watch a nearly 5-hour-long video. And I don't want to take up much more of your time since I'm giving you homework. I'm going to do my best to break down what exactly this video is and why I consider it more than just a review of some late 2000s Nickelodeon sitcom. And then I'm going to turn you loose to go watch this 5-hour monstrosity yourself. Or at least I'll encourage you to go watch the first 10 minutes and see if it grabs you. Spoiler alert. The first 10 minutes will engage you. Within just the first couple minutes of the video, Quentin will not only give you some introductory information on the premise and legacy of what iCarly is, but he'll immediately reconnect in your mind any lost nostalgia that you forgot existed in your brain for this show. You'll also begin to appreciate the extent to which this show was speculative predictions on what the lives of e-celebrities would become, not really commentary on what they were at the time. Viewing these characters as budding online creators rather than as teenage high schoolers is the lens through which Quentin initially expected to take when making this video. Remember when I said this took half a year to make? He started this before iCarly was officially announced to be revived. So, before Quentin even really gets through introducing what the video is, what the video will be gets derailed and expanded massively. Suddenly, this is no longer a project of Quentin talking about a show he felt like only he remembered. Suddenly, this was Quentin talking about a show that everyone is talking about. Suddenly the video couldn't just be an exploration of how Quentin viewed the show. Suddenly the video had to be an exploration of why is this show worthy of getting a revival? Why is this the property that Paramount feels is worth revisiting? Quentin sets the stage incredibly well here, setting your expectations for what his expectations initially were, and then what they have been expanded to be, and why the video is now much longer than you'd expect it would be. Because Quentin is trying to answer both the questions he came in with initially, and a bunch of other questions that have been raised because this is a property that Paramount is reviving. But not only was the scope of the video getting widened, he was also saddled with a deadline that he did not want or ask for.
I've been stressed out a lot. And it's been really stressful knowing that I'm not going to be the only person doing what I'm doing right now. But let me ask you this, ladies and gentlemen. How many YouTubers out there made their quickie iCarly content with an iCarly camcorder and an iCarly microphone.
The video is not just an analysis of the characters and world and seasons and episodes of iCarly. It is primarily that, and it does that incredibly well. Better than I've seen other reviewers review much more serious TV shows, I would say. But the video is also documenting Quentin's experience being immersed in the show itself. And it's watching this man have to experience a creative project that he thought was going to be fun turn way bigger and get blown way bigger than he expected it to be. This video is more than a review of iCarly, and it's more than you watching someone watch iCarly. This video perfectly captures an aspect of content creation that I struggle with a lot, which is that he's sitting in this very large, overwhelming project for so long that by the time you get to the end of the video and he's getting to where he was at the time when he was editing and uploading the video, he genuinely doesn't see the value in it anymore. He only sees the flaws. He only sees the areas in which the video is not his original vision. But you hear him express that sentiment only after you've sat through 4.5 hours of some of the most interesting and engaging video essaying you've ever sat through. Quentin took iCarly, and made something that transcends what a video essay of this kind typically can or should be. And yet, by the end of the video, he expresses that he feels like he's failed. It's a sad resolution to the video, and yet it's plain, at least to me, I don't know how other viewers feel about it, that while the video may not be his initial vision for what the video should have been, it's so clear that he has not failed, that he has made something more worth watching and more deserving of a place in the annals of the history of content creation than any video essay I've watched recently. This video is special and unique, and it is art. And so in conclusion, I bid you all to wake up, the members of my nation, for it is your time to be. There is no chance unless you take one, and the time to see the brighter side of any situation. Some things are meant to be, so give your best and leave the rest to me.